Today's Pi POV is really relevant. How do you manage virtual networking? Everyone's tired of being online, missing events. So how do you keep the energy up and meet people? Check it out. How is this going to work? You know, we're not having drinks in the bar. We're not going to parties. We're not talking in the elevator. How is networking happening?
Sad.
My water.
Very sad.
Cheers. I mean, I think they're going to try, right? I mean, we're all trying as much as we can. There's the brain dates that are being done, which I think are interesting, you know, where there's going to be attendees going to have the opportunity to talk about general topics or specific work-related topics. I'm a little bit skeptical, to be honest. I mean, you know, it's hard to really network in these environments. I think you can educate, you can learn, you can spend a bit of time, but real networking, I think, is a challenge. I'm a little bit of a skeptic and looking forward to getting back in front of people, as I mentioned earlier. But brain dates is I think a good, you know, it's a good idea, and I'll be attending a few of those myself. So.
Well, and I think that one of the things that we're seeing both at PFL and then with our customers is how do you actually bring that real life experience to a person that can't actually show up in the physical environment. So, you know, I've seen our customers do it well, where they're sending out, you know, a wine tasting kit to a group of VIP customers and really having that moment of infusing a little bit of fun and joy back into people's lives. And you know, there is nothing like sharing a cocktail together. You know, it loosens the lips and you get to know people a little bit better. But you bring some great people together and actually just give them an experience in the real world by sending them a wine tasting kit or cooking classes that you can do together. So there's options there, but I agree, Adam, it's not as good.
I'm with both of you. I'm looking forward to getting back to in-person events. And Marne, to your point, the reason that I love this group so much is because we have shared enough cocktails where we've shared some personal stories with one another. But as we've tried to move into this environment, one of the biggest things that is a hindrance to virtual networking is the fact that we have a million distractions sitting in front of us. Like, you don't get to see everything that's behind my screen right now, but there are dozens of things in front of me that could distract me. My son's downstairs doing virtual school. He could have something that he needs to do. My dogs could start barking out the window. So how do we create these experiences? And I think PFL and companies like that are doing a good job of creating more virtual experiences rather than just a two-dimensional virtual networking thing. So I'll be curious to see what they do at the summit.
Yeah, we get a little bit off script, Jeff, but I think what Marnie's talking about is it's really important. I kind of attribute it to like the vinyl scenario, right?
Yes.
I had all my dad's vinyls sent to me from the UK a couple of years back. And as I went through those vinyls from the 60s and the 70s, they were thick, the covers were intricate and the beautiful artwork, and they were, you know, everything was amazing about it. The experience of them is great. And as you start getting to the ones in the 80s and the 90s, the vinyl got thin and cheap, and the covers were rubbish, and everything was just like overproduced. And then you fast forward to now with vinyl coming back again. They've got thick, and the quality's got, and everything's coming back. The experience is coming back in vinyl, and that's why I think vinyl has become popular again. And we have opportunities to do that everywhere. We could do it with direct mail. We can do it with our event. Like, they got too big, they got too brash, they got too. And I think that there's an opportunity to bring some of that quality back. So I'm going to go with the vinyl route. On this one.
Love it.
And I love it.
If you have comments or thoughts about where you think virtual networking is heading, send us a line at hello@digitalpi.com. And personally, I can't wait to see everyone in person at the next event.